any second now.
There we
There we
go.
go.
And we're off and running.
So we have
So,
two of our runners starting at Link's house and two of our runners starting at Sanctuary.
the two that started.
Yeah, go ahead.
The ones that started at Link's house picked up the Ether medallion to start off with.
And we got a quick map check with 3 blue crystals in the light world.
Yeah.
So we're about to find out if Uncle and Uncle Chess has anything relative to A.
And Uncle Blue Boomerang.
The less powerful but more popular boomerang.
We got a tree pull on Kappa side, just hearts.
And Boots and Uncle Chess. Wow. So our other runners will find those boots probably pretty quickly, but our first runners are going to pick up time with those boots, depending how long it takes for the other runners to get them.
And it looked like it was money on the ledge in Lumberjack.
Yeah, so Aga 1 is dead for that reason. We still might need him to get to the Dark World.
Right.
And only 10 arrows in Bonk Rocks. And 300 rupees in the Lost Woods, so...
Right.
And Rafus is going to be the first of our runners into Kakariko.
And Bottle Vendor gives us a bottle. How vanilla of him.
Well, he did give us a fairy too, so...
Right.
And does the lazy sick kid have anything for us?
Just
his allowance.
Yeah. I always feel bad when he gives that. Oh, there's the mirror.
Ooh, mirror in the tavern, so... Interesting.
Definitely.
Oh. And it looks like Graves is going to pick up some bombs here.
Okay. Meanwhile, Kappa going to check out the well.
Yeah, he has one bomb, okay.
That was half magic. And
there's a glove.
Yep. And a fire rod.
Kakariko is semi-stacked so far.
Right.
Now, what does Blind's Hut have for us?
I wonder if the well, with what we saw in the well, if it's things yet to come. No bomb, so he's not able to check out the back part yet. We have 10 rupees, a level 1 shield, more money, a shield, and 60 rupees.
And whatever's in the back. So we will see.
Over on Runner Watcher.
Yes, he is in there with the bomb, so we will see if that is something. But of course, Kappa will come back for that.
Right.
Oh, it's Bombos!
Oh. Oh.
So both of our bombable walls in Kakariko Well and Blind having progression and possible progression.
Right.
Sadly, Chicken Hut did not have anything. Just some more bombs. Interesting, though, because I don't believe Ravis checked race game.
No, I don't think any of them been down there yet to race game. And we'll get to back part of escape now for Ravis. shovel, a key, and 10 arrows.
And with a fire rod, that dark cross chest is in progression.
Yep.
Or is in logic. I don't know what words I'm thinking. And I totally missed what was on library ledge.
Right. I missed it too. Sure, chat would be able to tell us.
That, or we'll see it momentarily on someone else's stream. And just 20 rupees for the race game.
And a piece
Dark
of
Cross.
heart.
Yep.
Piece of heart at Dark Cross.
Ravis is gonna go check out that fetch quest with the shovel here. And just some bombs on library ledge.
I know, that'd make me kind of worried, seeing bombs at a library.
Yeah, who kept those there?
And the flippers!
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So now we have easy Zora access. And the Zora checks as well.
Definitely knock out seeing Hobo as well.
And Kappa's about to get his boots so he can go fast. So Ravis will be the only one without boots, but hopefully he will go in that direction shortly. Meanwhile, Moogle Charm's going to check out the front of Escape.
And Ravis setting up for the Houlihan glitch.
Especially with those flippers, that Zora visit is probably going to happen sooner than later.
Right. Moogle and Kappa both doing the front part of Escape.
Just the map in the map chest. Is this game even randomized?
I've gotten word from that third party from the producers that it was randomized.
Well,
that
piece of heart confirms it.
Yep.
For chat, Bombos was in the
Link's house.
Link's house. No, Ether was in Link's house.
Yeah, Ether was linked. Bombos was I believe.
Yes, and then Shovel was in the bombable wall of Blind's hut.
Right.
Bombos was in Blind's hut as well. Okay.
Right.
Kakariko all blurs together. They were all in Kakariko, except for Flippers. Flippers was on Shovel spot.
Riva says the rescue ferry, so continuing again from the mini Moldorm cave. Book and blue mail and another bottle over on Runner's side. It's a pretty nice mini Moldorm cave there.
Yeah, I give it a 3 out of 5. Or 3 out of 10, sorry. maybe a 2 out of 5.
I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5.
And, 300 rupees on Hylia Island. So probably will not be collecting that unless it's absolutely in a pinch for rupee.
Right. Meanwhile, Runner and Ravis both making their way over to Hobo. And Hobo gives us his heart.
No, Hobo, keep your heart. This is a PG show.
Yep.
And Ravis and Runner Watch are heading up to the Zora checks. Maybe. Ravis is going to go check out the Ice Rod Cave first.
Runner going to the waterfall. 2 chests there. What? We got money and a heart. Tossing a bottle into the waterfall will, correct me if I'm wrong on this, that will always give us a, gives us a green potion?
Not necessarily, it's randomized, so he
Okay.
found out that that location will give you a green potion on this seed.
Oh, there's a
And the
level
sword
1
is on
sword.
the ledge. Oh boy.
That's an interesting find. So Runner just skipping during the talking to Zora. And
I missed the Ice Rod Cave, but I'm sure that was nothing, because I do not see it on the tracker.
And Runner's now got a sharp, pointy stick.
He might be heading to desert, since he can full clear.
Right.
With those boots in a book, you have nothing to worry about. You can't be locked out.
On the ledge, just 20 rupees. Kappa doing the water walking trick.
Nice way to save some time.
Right. All right,
Yes.
our first look in the desert.
Yes.
And that's always a
Okay.
great way to start off with the big key.
Yes, and let's see if there is anything on the torch. Just some bombs.
Bombs.
Not that it would be a big problem since the boots were early, but Ravis does not have his yet.
Right.
So he needs to go make that uncle play.
In the big chest, but there's a key. So that opens up the other.
Yeah, it opens up the right side.
Yeah.
And he's just going to go straight to Landmalaz, just in case Landmalaz has the second item. And then he won't waste the time doing the right side.
Right. Ravis making their way up Death Mountain now.
That is an interesting play, since he logically cannot go up there yet, but Dark Rooms doesn't stop anyone.
Nope.
Especially this Dark Room. It will be nice to get that third save and quit point.
Yeah.
And Uncle just giving us some sticks. And we're gonna see our first boss fight here. And where's the boss? The boss is gone.
Well, what boss? That was so fast.
And at 15 minutes 39 seconds, Runner Watcher has his first crystal.
I think the sound department's trying to make us go deaf. So it's just a compass from Land Mall.
Yeah, so Runner Watcher is going to go back to the right side to make sure there is nothing of importance, but maybe there is. And Ravis is
checking out the tablet. Bunny
and Link be gone. Wow. So we need our Master Sword for the Moon Pearl.
Wow.
Which means we need our Master Sword, but we then also need a logical flute or lamp to get to Death Mountain.
Ravis doing the hair climb. Runner?
Gotta check out Agina here.
Yeah. We're gonna clean out.
Same with Kappa. He's gonna get to the chest first. And there's a hook shot. So that is going to make Death Mountain even more juicier.
And Ravis stuck doing it I think he missed the glitch for that.
Yeah, but at this point, you might as well just forget it. So yeah, unfortunately for Ravis, since he did not go to Desert, he will not have his hook shots. So he will not be able to check East Death Mountain right away.
Right. Runner making their play up, Kappa now getting their boots.
Or flips. I knew what you meant.
Flippers, yeah. I meant to say flippers and they came out as boots.
We hope for Ravis' sake he goes back and gets those boots shortly.
Right.
Yes, they are water boots, according to chat. Water boots.
Water moccasins.
Kappa, our first player, our first runner, to head to Sarashala.
What do we got in the back here today? There's our flute.
Well, there's your logical mountain access.
Yep.
Kind of sad he didn't let us know where the green pendant was, but that is not surprising, knowing Kappa.
I'm gonna take a guess on where the green pendant is.
Well, there's our map check. We have
right.
5, 6
swamp.
crystals.
Swamp?
5, 6 crystals on Pod and Mire.
Yeah.
Swamp is the green pendant. I also saw another pendant in Ice, and I missed the last pendant. It might have been Skullwoods, but do not quote me on that.
Alright. I'm fighting there a little bit with Moldorm. For that, he gives us the compass.
Yeah, we knew he wasn't going to give us anything because we found our 2 items.
Yep.
But Ravis now has his first crystal at 19 minutes and 57 seconds. Unfortunately for him, he still needs to find the boots and the hook shot, so he cannot get to east side. So my hunch is that our master sword, our second sword, will be on the east side of Death.
I'm gonna probably say in Paradox Cave. Paradox or Spiral?
It has to be one of those two, so that's a good guess. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's any place in the overworld we missed. And Ravis gets his boots, so he's going faster.
No, I think we got everything. We got everything that we could for right now.
So Kappa's finding a fire shield, so the second shield, and a 10 bomb drop in the first two chests. And let's see what are in these other 5 here. It technically could be in Eastern. We did not go into Eastern.
Blue
cane, a piece of heart,
50 rupees.
more rupees, another little love,
Oh,
and there's the second sword.
There it is.
And unfortunately for Kappa, he hasn't been to Zora yet, so he does not have that second.
So it's up for the bomb jump as well.
Yeah, the old man closet, or Sarashala's, had the flute, so it had the logical access to Death Mountain. Just answering that question from chat.
Kappa going to check out Spiral Cave as well.
And Ravis is just, unless he doesn't know it, but he is just wasting some time here in the front of his cave. I mean, I probably would do the same thing, but
same here.
It's a Sphere 0 check, so it would hurt to come back here later and there actually be something.
Right. I would have probably done this like right. Normally, if I check it, it'd be like right after I go get the item from Uncle.
And I missed it, but chat has informed me that Samaria was on Death Mountain Island, so floating island.
That might come into handy.
And Runner Watcher grabbing his second crystal at 22 minutes and 47 seconds. And Moogle's getting his hook shot. Once again, these early crystals are all relative. They might be in a lead right now, but the end game will be the one that will truly
determines everything.
Yes.
Yes. Because anything can happen in this. We could have. I don't want to jinx it, but I mean, like, we could have a full check of GT or something, right?
I mean, if you're looking, if it's big keys in a tile room, that would be unfortunate.
Yes.
Record again was on Zora Ledge for chat. So Runner Watcher will be getting his second sword here momentarily, so he'll be able to pick up that Moon Pearl on Ether Tablet and head into the Dark World. He can also check out East. He cannot. Ignore what I just said. He cannot get there. He does not have the mitts yet. But he now does have the Master Sword.
Right. And the other pendant was...
It was Turtle Rock, according to our tracker.
Yeah.
So...
Well, that's always a good day when you don't have to go into Turtle Rock.
We're having a little disagreement with the trackers. So... we'll get that sorted out. Chad is saying it is Thieves Town and not Turtle Rock. So, Swamp Palace is the green pendant, and pendants on Thieves Town and Ice Palace.
I believe I did see a crystal up there at Turtle Rock.
Which of course, would turn this seed in probably a ice rod hunt seed. But let's not get there yet. We have a lot of things to check before that.
Oh, definitely, definitely. But runner's skipping the moon pearl for right now, going back down to
This
Zelda's
is interesting.
castle.
I don't know did he check either?
No, yeah, he did. He did.
Because he might be making an Aga play. Which, oh no, he's just checking the front. Okay.
Yeah, he's just going down to the basement.
And Moogle's giving us a Harapot.
Yeah. A little bit of a Paul doing the Paul's buffering. Did not get it. No.
So he's just going to
He gives
go
up
get
on
that
it.
big key.
Yeah.
And Ravis has his second crystal at 20 minutes and 33 seconds.
That's a hard one to pull off, Harapot.
Still have not mastered it, but
Right.
it's very beneficial. But it's 5% detrimental to you if there's something in that big chest and you orphan.
Runner going up now and doing the front part. I mean the back part.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he already did the back, but he might be going to check Dark Crop.
Yeah.
Hopefully Ravis will go out the right side of Desert here after he gets his last item here and gets that hook shot.
And just a piece of heart.
So he's noping out. Hopefully he goes back to Death Mountain here, but is not. Regardless, we still need either a hammer or another mitt to get to the Dark World.
Runner going into Ice Palace. Right now, all of our runners are just crossing over each other's paths.
Yeah, so nothing new. So I'm thinking we have to go to Eastern because that has to be where either the lamp, well, the lamp could be a bow,
right?
But some sort of progression. So it could be the lamp to go through Aghanim, the hammer, or the Titan. And Runner Watcher might be making that play here momentarily. Yeah, no one has gone to Eastern yet.
Right. Now what's Kappa passing up getting the Moon Pearl?
I'm forgetting who checked it and who didn't.
Runner, no, Ravis and Runner both checked it.
And Moogle's picking up his second crystal. Kappa couldn't have gotten it because he doesn't have the second sword, so he'll probably head up there and grab that after he gets it. And now we have Runner Watcher in Eastern. And there's
the hammer.
And he's just noping out. He's like, no more.
Nope. I'll take that. I'll come back late. I'll come back when I have the bow to clear it. Let's see. We have the hammer.
So my guess is probably just going to go over to Village of Outcasts. He's going to activate his flutes before he goes into the dark. He'll probably head up to Skull Woods first since he can full clear that.
Right.
Let's all salute the Hyrule National Anthem.
Yep.
I am
at 31:21. At 31:21, the goose is loose on Runner Watcher's side.
And pretty certain that Agam is now dead.
Nah.
There's no need.
Runner going back to making his way back up. So Ravis, first to get their Moon Pearl.
Yeah, Runner Watcher still needs to get his Moon Pearl. Yeah, so
that's why he's he's heading back to get that.
So hopefully Ravis will make his way to Eastern area. But he might be going to do Escape. I don't know if he did in front of Escape.
I don't think... No. I know he did the backside. No, he's going to the front part.
Yeah, he's making the Aga play. So this will be interesting for him, but with the dark rooms in here, but he does have that fire rod, so can light some torches. But it's not the most ideal. And Runner Watcher is giving us our first hype cave check.
Alright, let's see what we have. Is there anything good today? There's our Titans.
Well, Runner Watcher is finding the Titans and the bug net in Hype Cave, Kappa continued on in Eastern Palace and found the bow, vanilla bow, in the big chest. So he will finish out Eastern and will probably, hopefully, go get that Moon Pearl now.
We're checking out the Bombos Medallion tablet for a piece of heart.
And Cap has given us an Armus fight. And they're gone.
Gets the quick kill in on that.
He has a red mail.
And now from there we go to Cave 45.
That was Kappa's second crystal. So everyone having 2 right now.
And just a piece of heart.
Meanwhile, I believe Kappa is making his way back to the ether tablet. So all 4 of our runners will have their moon pearls momentarily.
Runner going to do the digging game while Ravis watches Aga Big Zelda vanish.
Yeah, chat's pointing out, does Ravis have the hammer? Or Kappa has the hammer. Oh, sorry, Kappa does.
Yeah.
He completed Easter, so yes, Kappa has the hammer.
Ravis hasn't gone to Eastern yet.
That's right. Runner Watcher did. Obviously, since he's in Dark World.
I always get nervous when I have to do Aga 1. I see Aga go dead center. It's like I'm always thinking it's going to be the lightning.
Yeah, that lightning attack is always the 5th attack in the cycle. First one is always a red fireball, and then 2, 3, and 4 can be 50-50 red fireball or the blue balls. And I have not been keeping count, but
I lost count myself. And we get a piece of love from the swordsmiths.
And Moogle's about to get his hammer.
Ravis takes down Aga.
Hopefully there'll be something nice on the pyramid ledge to reward him.
Right. And there's the mushroom.
Everybody loves a fetch quest.
Yep.
But only 10 sticks on
pyramid
ledge.
We've been cheated. With that.
So, Ravis is probably not feeling too great right now with that play, but he does not know yet, so he needs to make the Eastern Pod play here.
It is the bottom. Yep. Moogle has it right. So the top 2. We are correct now. The trackers are correct now with what is what.
Moogle's about to get his Titan's mitts. And I missed what was in the King's tomb, but I'm not seeing.
Yeah, I think just money. But we have a ledge check as well. And a ledge check for a piece of heart. Full heart container. Runner making their way into Skull Woods now.
I'm thinking he's going to go straight to the back and deal with the moth first, and then make his way forward.
Tap into Pod. Moogle checking out the Meyer Shack, and Meyer Shack has the cape.
Wow.
And Meyer is quick to get in. Checkerboard Cave just has some more sharp sticks.
What you're saying? What Gyptos? I'm just gonna pass.
Right. I find the Gyptos to be a pain. Moogle Charm giving us our first check at Dark Death Mountain going into the Super Bunny Cave. And
Runner's gonna be careful here with 2 hearts.
me, I was just spamming the fire. I was just spamming fire on that thing earlier today during one of the scenes I was doing. It was like,
and Moogle finding not so much in Super Cave.
well, we are getting a look at Hookshot Cave.
Gonna give us what
No.
medallion we need for
Ether.
TR and Ether. So
Mm,
we know half of the equation. We just need to find that Quake now for Meyer.
right. Where is? We find a key there. We got a piece of heart.
And not much in... Oh,
Moogle
Quake was
going-
in pod. Sorry,
Sorry?
I didn't... Quake is in pod, so Cap is there. He already
Okay.
had it, so...
Heart on the pad. We get a pad check. Moogle going to go pick up the red cane.
So essentially, we, for our purposes, we're still looking for the lamp. Not that none of these runners need it, but we're
Right.
also still looking for that ice rod. Once we find that ice rod, we will be in no mode. Moogle's checking out Spike Cave.
Map in the big chest.
And Spike Cave today has a piece of heart.
So Skullwoods is done for runner.
He's gonna check out.
No, he's gonna get some. He's gonna get a
Cave.
safety picking up a blue goo. 2 blue goos. So he picks up a safety there.
So where is this ice rod?
I hope it's not. I don't want to give a commentator's curse, but I want to say I hope it's not an ice palace. So yeah, now we'll. So runner checking out King's Tomb for just 20 rupees.
Runner Watcher is making his way to East Dark Death Mountain.
And Capel picking up his third. Picking up the.
Did
Yeah,
Runner
picking
Watcher
up.
check with that the way with his mushroom?
No, not yet. Moogle went there to pick up on safeties. Brave is checking the front part of Thief's Town. That is always 4 chests. Guaranteed to at least, I want to say, guaranteed to at least have an item there.
Not necessarily.
Right. More often
It
than
could
not,
be
there's always
right.
there's always one there.
It could be all the dungeon items in the front. So the big key, the compass, the map,
Yeah.
and the small key.
Nothing there. So he's just gonna quit and leave.
So unfortunately for Moogle and Runner Watcher, they found that hammer in Eastern Palace, but did not keep going and did not get their vanilla bow. So depending where that other bow is, that might take them a while to get back there. Moogle takes down Moth, gets their third crystal at 46 minutes, 25 seconds. And Kappa is heading in
1 second.
to get Moth as well. And Runner Watcher is about to get their Cane of Samaria. So for them, they might head to the Mire area to go into Mire. Oh, they don't have Quake. Oh, yeah, they don't have Quake,
No.
so they'll have
No,
to
we
go
don't.
high. They really just need to go back in Eastern to get that bow, so they can do both
Right.
Eastern and Pod at the same time.
Sorry about that. I had
You're
answered
all
the
good.
door. Yep.
Kappa grabbing his 4th crystal at 47 minutes and 35 seconds.
Ravis just.
Looks like Ravis might be going into Swamp, but I don't believe he's been to Eastern yet, so he doesn't have his hammer yet.
No.
So he'll only be getting 1 check in here. So we will see what that singular check is.
First chest is always a key in Swamp.
Yeah, but this bomb wall will be another item, whether it's a dungeon item
There's our bow. There's our second bow.
Wow. So maybe Runner Watcher and Moogle will get lucky and go there. But that is interesting. So we know where both bows are.
Yep.
So more likely than not, all of our runners will have silvers for the Ganon. But yeah, while you have a chance, please give all of our featured runners, Runner Watcher, Ravis, Moogle Charm, and Kappa a follow, as well as our trackers at Anar and Sapphire. Yeah, give them follows, as well as us, Sokol2044, and Yoko, your co-con, if you want to. There's no hard feelings.
I just started doing live streaming myself, so...
Yeah, we're all familiar with Randomizer, so...
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead. So... Runner Watcher is making the play eastward.
Probably to... Looks like he's gonna go check it. Going over to the mountain pyramid first. I don't believe any of them have...
Yeah,
none of them have checked out Catfish yet, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm assuming he might be going that far. He does have that mushroom too, so he might turn that in as well.
Right.
So he might decide to keep it for a fake powder.
No, he already checked the bat.
Oh, he checked the bat already. Then never mind. He won't check it. He won't keep that.
Yep, he's going right to the witch.
Just some bombs from that mushroom. And we're momentarily going to get that catfish check.
So let's see what Catfish holds for us today.
Just some money.
Yeah. We're only going to go do the Zora check.
Yeah, I believe he did not have enough money when he was here last.
Right.
But he will be disappointed. Rafe's about to pick up his red cane.
I say more often than not, we're always disappointed at King Zora. At least the cane is not on Lake Hyla Island.
Still kind of... I'm sure there's a method to Kappa's madness, but I'm sure he's kind of surprised he hasn't headed up to East Death Mountain to get his cane yet. Because that would allow him to bundle Desert and Misery Mire together.
Do one and then just go in the back door. Moogle's setting up for the glitch.
Yeah, this game does not like it when you try to do two things at once. So with the no magic animation with the Canis Amaria, if you swap over to the mushroom, you somehow have powder to do that.
Right. Runner picking up his bow, and looks like he's going to go deeper into swamp.
And this could be a play, especially if the ice rod's here.
This is one of our pendant dungeons, so...
And for chat, in case you're just joining us, that's actually our second bow location. Our first bow is actually Vanilla Eastern. The only issue is that hammer was in the first chest of Eastern, so some of the runners decided to nope out as soon as they got the hammer. They were just lucky to pick up that bow there in Swamp.
Right.
Yeah, Capital was the only one that went on to find that vanilla bow. But Ravis may find that second bow as well, since he is now in Eastern Palace. Kappa finding out that Ether's the play into Turtle Rock, opening it up. And he might decide to go in there after he grabs that can of Smart. Meanwhile, Runner Watcher was just heading straight back in the swamp. And we'll see if there's anything in these two checks here. Oh, and there's that lamp. So that is kind of nasty. Not that these runners need the lamp. We'll go straight back and deal with Argus.
This is always a simple... Argus is always a simple fight.
Yeah, it's a little harder with Master Sword.
Oh, yeah.
But those 2 at a time spin slashes will help. And Rave is going to make quick work of these Armos Knights with the silver arrows.
To pick up his 4th crystal.
So yes, the Ice Rod hunt is real at the moment. It may be in Misery Mire here, and I believe Captain's going to make the combined Mire Desert play.
He's gonna go check out the shed first. Runner picking up his green pendant, so we'll see if he turns that in. Davis picking up his Quake medallion.
So he can get into Misery Mire now. And Runner Watcher making his way back to the east. Might head out to clear Eastern and Pod. Especially now with that lantern in Swamp Palace.
Right.
Makes those dark rooms a little easier.
And Piece of Heart from Sahashla.
That is unfortunate, but
It's one
we're
less.
not sure.
Yep.
It's one
One
less
less
thing to check.
Yep. Of course, we need that ice rod to finish off Trinex.
And I was playing, and I was in Kappa's shoes. Him just needing that ice rod. I would probably clear out mine, and if it wasn't there, I would probably make the TR play. Hoping that it's there. Because if it is, then I will feel really ahead. But the same token is if it's not there, then you're really behind.
Right.
And sometimes you just need to make that play if you want to try to win.
Yep.
And Kappa now has his 5th crystal. He'll probably head to make it his 6th here in the Misery Mine. So it'll be interesting to see, especially the dark room here in Mire. See if anyone makes that play over to Swamp Palace to get that 2nd bow or the lantern.
So Kappa taking the...
For Kappa, so he probably will not get focus. Because I know Kappa knows his dark rooms. I don't know about Moogle or Ravis, though. Ravis is making this maze look pretty easy, though, in the dark.
Right. The only thing is, we won't know what he picks up.
We did check the pad. It was just a heart piece, correct?
Yes.
So,
yeah, heart. Piece of heart on the pad.
So the pet is dead, so it can't be there.
Yes.
You know where it would be nasty? Would be Pendant Ice Palace.
Oof. I was thinking that earlier, since we're running out of places. That, or it could be in Thieves Town as well too. I mean, we've only seen the first 4 chests. Lion could have that as well. I mean, we are slowly eliminating places to check.
Kappa finding 20 rupees, and I'm not sure if that was the first or 2nd item.
I'm not sure. I think that was the 2nd item he found.
Well, he is heading to Vitreous, so...
Right.
And I don't know if he went into Myra's Shed to get that cape.
No, he hasn't done Myra's Shed yet. I mean, we'll know when he pulls down his
Yep. It is not
inventory
there.
box.
Or wait, I'm looking at Ravis. Oh my god.
No, Kappa got it. He got it.
There we go.
Yeah, that's... Trackers are just, the trackers
The software,
just a little...
yeah. The tracker software sometimes eats those inputs, so... He will have a semi-easy Vitreous fight.
No pun intended.
Moogle is trying to light torches here in this room. Or no, I thought he was in the therapy room, but no, he's in the maze.
He was in Dark Maze, yeah. Ravis taking on the King Helmosaur.
Kappa just going through these dark rooms with spook.
With precision.
Easy in the dark.
Yeah.
As he gets to his Vitreous fight.
Nice dodge there about the fireball and the anti-fairy. Using keep strats here.
Yeah. And it's really nice when you, once again, this game doesn't like it when you do more than one thing at a time, so with that cape and you swing that sword really fast, it barely drains your magic. And he
down goes
just
the map.
Crystal.
I think he got both of his items, so check shit.
So the question is, what will Kappa do? Will he go right to Turtle Rock and pray that it's there? Or
no, he's going to.
Or will he flute?
He's fluting.
He's fluting to 4. So he is going to check out Pyramid Fairy.
Right.
Gonna check out the bomb, or maybe go into Swamp? One of the two. Yeah, Pyramid Fairy. So we're gonna see what are in these two chests here.
Chat bringing up a good thing. It could be on left side swamp as well too. No one checked left side swamp yet.
I'm pretty sure there's at least one item left on left side swamp.
Yeah.
But yeah, at this point, if I had left it, it'd probably be at last location.
Yeah. That's one thing that always goes through my mind. It's like
always the danger of doing it.
Right. I try to have some game plan with doing this, like a plan of attack. Heart.
Ooh, butter, but not what we're looking for. Not that the butter sword really mattered.
No, it's just that little bit of icing on the cake there.
Yeah, butter sword.
Yeah. That's a hot butter sword. Ravis not
about to get his silvers. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Ravis going through Mire. And we're running down on locations here. Kappa going to go over to TR.
He's
one
making
location.
He's making the hope and pray play.
Here's the other thing. It could also be with in Mimic Cave. We didn't think about that either.
Could be in Mimic Cave. I always consider that part of Turtle Rock.
All right.
But yes, it could definitely be there. Could also be in Ice Palace, and it could also be in Thieves Town.
Right, we haven't seen the back.
Anyone has gone to the back there yet?
Not yet. We'll know soon enough.
So this will either be a big play or a big bust.
I'm hoping for a big play.
I mean, I have nothing wrong with this Turtle Rock play. This would probably be something I would consider doing.
I think...
Since you have to complete it anyway.
Right. I think it's a smart play on my end. On that end.
If it's here, it's huge.
Right. Alright, there's the big key. What? And Ravis is... Is Ravis gonna... Ravis is gonna go check out the big chest at,
Yeah, it shouldn't be anything, because I thought the other item was on left side. Oh, no!
It's in Meyer! It's in Meyer! It's in that spike chest in Meyer.
So does Kappa have
Where
ice
we-
rod?
No, Ravis just picked it up. Ravis just picked up Ice Rod and
My question is, why Kappa did not check that chest?
I think he was counting items, maybe. And I think I am safe to say with that, I think, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Ravis is now in go mode with that.
I mean, as long as he can do these dark rooms without the lantern, yes. Ravis at approximately 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 45 seconds is in go mode. As long with the asterisk, as long as he can do the dark rooms.
Right. Kappa's gonna have to go back to Meyer. Runner. Not making the Meyer play.
So he will get the ice rod.
Right.
So yeah, Ravis has it. Depending on execution, this is his race right now. I'm pretty sure Kappa doesn't have the ice rod. I just find that hard to believe he wouldn't check that chest.
Right.
I need to see a pause screen again because I find
Chat's saying here that everyone here should be good with the dark rooms.
And we're welcoming everybody from Speed Gaming.
Right.
Welcome to the weekly race.
If you're just tuning in, we found the ice rod. It was in Meyer. Kappa now checking out Mimic Cave. He's gonna have to go back. He's gonna have to double dip back into Meyer.
Yeah. Kappa was making a play that there must have been an item on Vitreous, but there wasn't, and he decided to float away and not go back in.
Right.
So he does not have that ice rod. So this might be very problematic for Kappa.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be. It's a very costly play. Runner going up into checking the...
Yeah, so Runner Watcher's checking cutscene chest here.
Right.
He is not going to be rewarded with anything. Because we know Ice Rod is on the other side of the dungeon here. Yeah, this is going to be rough for Kappa here. It's going to check all of these chests on Laser Bridge. I mean, the only silver lining is he might go to Swamp Palace and get those silver arrows, but that's not going to help at all.
No. Needs the ice rod to complete Turtle Rock. Sets up the...
Where will he go?
I think he knows. I think it just dawned on him that he's missing the...
He's going to ice. And at 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 5 seconds, Google Charm is in go mode.
Yeah. Kappa gonna go check out Ice Pals. I can hear the groans in chat right now.
I'm sorry, Runner Watcher, I missed your go mode, but you were slightly before Moogle. So we'll say 1 hour, 15 minutes flat.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel for Kappa because this feels like something.
Yeah, same here.
But I mean, sometimes you just have to make that play to get yourself just a little bit ahead. Unfortunately, that play, whether it was a intentional or a mistake, cost.
Right. I think maybe he just lost track of the items. Probably did a miscount somewhere. Setting up for the glitch.
Yeah, we're going to see an icebreaker, so that's a silver lining of all this.
Still trying to learn this one myself. Gets it.
And with silver arrows, this victorious fight is easy.
3 hours to the eye. It's all fun and games until victories takes an hour to the eye.
And Moogle will make his way up the mountain as well. So it's going to be an execution race between Runner and Moogle. And Ravis has probably about a 4 to 5 minute lead in front of them.
Right. I'm gonna say between Runner and Ravis, I think maybe about
And while we're waiting for our runners to go through Turtle Rock, please give all of our future runners a follow. Runner Watcher, Ravis, Moogle Charm, and Plasma Kappa, all giving us a good show this morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you are watching from. And also,
especially our trackers who are doing so much hard work behind the scenes to keeping us honest, and as well as you guys watching on the restream as well. So please give our trackers a follow as well too.
Yeah, Saphir and Anar. I will pronounce these things correctly someday, but yes. Give them a follow. They're doing all the unsung hero work behind the screen, pressing all those colorful buttons, keeping us straight. And follow myself, Soka2044, and my co-com, Yoko, if you think we are entertaining you enough. We're trying our best, we promise.
Right. Kappa now going down to check out Cold Stare.
Yeah, this is unfortunate for Kappa.
Right.
Because if he would have check that chest, we would be in GT right now.
Yeah.
We might be heading up to the gauntlet right now, but unfortunately, he missed that chest. And Rave is giving us that almost quick kill of Trinex. And down he goes.
Yep. Alright. Chad, you know how we do this? 22 chests in Ganon's Tower. We don't play with the bot because this is not a tournament seed. So go ahead and lock in your guesses now what you think that big key is.
Yeah, this is all for fun.
Yes. And bragging rights too. So I'm gonna ask you which chest do you choose?
Well, I expect him to do Hope Side first and then go back to left. So I like, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 7. I'm gonna say 13. I like Rando Room. So 13.
I'm gonna go with number 9 for myself. So
yikes! And Kappa's heading to Thieves Town, so he's gonna find out what's in the back of there. Oh no, he's not. Where's he going? He is.
And we close that out now because we're following Ravis. Ravis is going left side GT first.
Yeah, number 1 on the torch is just 20 rupees.
Yeah. Ten arrows, the compass, 20 rupees. There's the powder.
So yeah, so we're through 5. He is gonna go right side now, so probably gonna go straight through the compass room here. Number 6 is a small key, and number 7 is another small key.
Those will definitely come in handy when he makes his way up the gauntlet.
So we're gonna find out what's in chests 8, 9, 10, and 11. Very.
The 20 rupees. Number 9, 20 rupees. 10 hours. 50 rupees in 11. Conveyor belt room.
He's gonna go straight right back to Ice Armos. So he's hoping that that big key is not in the fire bar room, the fire bar spinning room, or Rando room.
Right. Nice work with using the.
Oh, yikes!
I was gonna say nice work using the blue cane to help him through that, and nice simple bonk jump right there.
Well, number 12 for Bob's chest. He's gonna Potter Bob. And
nope.
Just some rupees.
Kappa going back into Thieves Town in the meantime. And now for the newest Broadway show, Armos on Ice.
So depending on if Big Key is back here or if it's in Rando room, we might have a race between.
Piece of heart. Heart container. 20 rupees.
So 13, 14, and 15.
Don't tell me it's probably a... I don't want to think that. Because that's a scary thought. That it being in,
So, number 16. Just 3 bombs. Meanwhile, Runner Watcher is now coming into GT. Yeah. So if he goes straight left, he might, depending on execution, catch some time up to Ravis.
It's going on right side.
Probably do these first 2 checks at least.
Right.
Nope, he's going straight right. Firebar room, number 17, 3 bombs.
and he leaves some bombs in anger.
Oh my gosh.
Rando room, though.
What if it is in tile room? Oh boy.
Oh no. I've had that happen.
Go back, Runner. Go back, Runner. So 18, 10 arrows, 19.
19.
20.
20.
It's the big key, number 20.
Just 20. Kappa getting the mirror shield.
If we play this by Price is Right rules, Lane Echo had 19, so...
She was the closest without going over.
Congratulations, you win.
A trip to Hyrule.
Trip to Hyrule, okay. But now Ravis is headed up the gauntlet.
Yep. I commentated on a seed once where it required this big, long fetch quest. Where, if I remember correctly, boots were in tile room and the key was on the torch.
Oh boy. Well, I had an ambrosia seed yesterday, and in ambrosia, the uncle tells you where the boots are, and of course, the boots are in Ganon's tower. I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? So, needless to say, that was a very slow seed.
Yes. I have yet to try an ambrosia seed.
Yeah, ambrosia is an interesting variant because it tells you where those boots are right away, and then all the bosses have a unique item, not a dungeon item. So,
unlike where in
and you start with a sword, So,
unlike with standard or open like this, where it can be anything.
Yes.
I heard it's good for runners that are just starting out and learning randomizer.
Yeah, at this point, Kappa has silvers, but he is probably wondering what the heck are these, where's this ice from? And unfortunately, he doesn't know he may have accidentally passed it up in Misery Mire.
Right. That's probably going to be his last location for him.
If he even remembers that's where it is, because he might already think he has 2 items there.
Right. I think we both thought the same thing when he went in there too. Ravis got to be careful. He's down a heart and a half.
Now down to a heart.
He's down to a half a heart.
Oh boy. And I don't know if he has any safeties.
Well, there is a heart in the next room.
He's going to wait for that chime so he doesn't despawn the rest of the tower. Unfortunately, that wasn't a fourth heart piece.
No.
So no health refill, but he will get the anti-fairy refill in the next room. So he can... Or he's not doing the anti-fairy?
No.
Okay. He's going back to get... Oh, yeah.
He thought he could, that it would respawn.
But it does not.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm so confused right now because now I watch your... What just happened?
I think Remus. What happened?
He left the key. He did not have a key going up.
No!
Oh my gosh.
No!
Oh no!
No!
Wow.
Oh, and Runner
takes the lead.
Takes the lead. This is.
And just for everyone watching, these are 4 featured runners. We had 13 total runners today.
So far,
no one has finished.
Yep.
So now I have a little bit of heartburn. So Rufus gets that key, but that is unfortunate.
He's gotta do all of that over again.
Yeah, if you're new to Rando, which none of these runners are, you always remember to have at least 1 key before you go upstairs.
There's the lamp. The lamp is the Kappa picks up the lamp. The lamp is in swamp.
Yes.
So at least
Runner Watcher caught that while he was in there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Well,
I forgot about that.
Check the validation chest.
No, he skips it. He skips the last chest. It's probably just
looking in SRL, seeing that no one has finished yet.
Right.
So he's full steam ahead. And we're gonna get our daily geometry lesson from Aghanim 2. He gets 1 there, thankfully. And down goes Aga. So we are about to get our first Ganon fight
on the restream,
and hopefully get some bacon.
You're making me hungry there. A little bit long. It's going to be a little bit of a longer fight since Runner doesn't have the butter sword. I think phase 2 is the. Sorry?
It's not going to be too bad. There's not much of a difference between tempered and butter sword. There's a big difference between your master sword and your tempered, since you have to do the spin attacks. Runner Watcher already into phase 2. Making easy work of you.
Yeah, this is the part I always. This was the part I was having a little bit of trouble on this morning because all I had going up into this was blue mail.
Almost to phase 4. There's that last hit there. Oh no, Silver's my true weakness.
Yeah.
Gets the torch glitch even though it's not needed. Gets 2 shots on Ganon. Gets a 3rd.
Nice double.
And a 4th, and down goes Ganon.
And
Get your GG's in for Runner Watcher.
And Runner Watcher finishes in first on the restream, 2nd overall with a time of 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 27 seconds. Get your GG's in chat for Runner Watcher.
Yeah, first on our restream, 2nd overall. First place in the race went to Incoherent, who finished in first place with a time of 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 24 seconds. So, hopefully we will be getting Runner Watcher in here for an interview. And right now we have dueling Aga fights with Ravis and Moogle.
Kappa making their way back through Eastern.
So unfortunately,
unfortunately, Runner can't be interviewed yet. Anyway, get your GG's in for Runner Watcher. Put on a very nice race for us today as well.
So we're gonna have dueling Ganon fights. Oh, that's right. Kappa left the shovel, or no, what was here? Bombo. So that doesn't help him. So
Well, yeah, that doesn't help either, Bombos.
he's really wondering, where in the heck did I leave this ice rod? Ravis into phase 3. Moogle in phase 2. Yeah, unfortunately for Kappa, in case you were just joining us, he left an item in Misery Mire, whether he did it intentionally or forgot. But that was the ice rod.
Right, and he's just going back and doing, it looks like he's going back to check over everything he's missed.
If he would have remembered that, he would have finished well before Runner Watcher.
Yeah.
But get your GG's in for Ravis, who takes down the pig.
Right, and Ravis finishes with a 2nd on the restream, 4th place overall, with a time of 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 30 seconds. Get your GG's in for Ravis. We do have one forfeit. That is Standards 316 has forfeited. And Moogle Charm. Get your GG's in for Moogle with a time of 1 hour, 38 minutes, 59 seconds. 3rd place in the restream, 5th overall.
Yeah, and in between Ravis and Runner Watcher, we did have our 3rd place finisher, Leslie Pro 04, with a time of 1 hour, 36 minutes, 37 seconds.
And we have Ravis.
And we have Ravis in here. Yes, that's where I was going with that. GG's
Ravis.
Ravis.
Yeah, GG's Ravis.
GG's.
Yeah.
So I don't want to bust on you a little bit, but
yeah, I've been taking a little notes during this as well. So wanted to ask you made the Aga play. Wanted to ask you about that.
I mean, I knew the Moon Pearl is either landlocked or Hammer and Flute should be somewhere. Otherwise, it's always an. So I thought, well, it's surely the lamp, right? I'm not gonna go eastern for the lamp now. So
Right.
that's dragging them.
Yeah, do you know where the lamp was?
No.
I mean, not that you care.
It was in.
It was in the back of Swamp.
Ah, okay, I see.
Not that you needed it, but
Yeah, I mean, I found the bow in Swamp. I was like, dude, that's the hero play. The bow in Swamp, first chest without. And then I find the flute, and I'm starting to laugh because I know, all right, there's not a lamp coming up. There's a hammer coming up next. And then I see the hammer. I was like, okay, at least I single dipped Eastern, and then the vanilla bow came up, and I was like,
Yes.
dude, this is a nightmare.
not to interrupt you, but Kappa's finally. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have the crystal, but Kappa, unfortunately, when he went into Misery Mire,
Forgot
didn't
to
count his items correctly.
I think he skipped it.
Yeah,
I think he
Yeah,
meant
that's
to.
what.
Yes, so he is finally getting back there right now at this very moment.
Yeah.
And then I had one key to less for the first GT climb.
Yeah, I was gonna bust you a little about that, but
Yeah.
I think we've all done that once or twice. So.
Oh, not again.
But yeah, Kappa made the play of going Turtle Rock and then to see if it was there, but obviously it wasn't because you guys found it when he was in Turtle Rock.
And now he finally picks up the ice rod. We do have some more finishers in between that. In sixth place is Michael 1985 with a time of 1 hour 41.12. And we have Barrett 777 finishes in 7th place with 1 hour 41.58.
And now we are joined by Moogle Charm. GG's Moogle.
GG's. Moogle. Yeah.
Thanks. Ravis, you sniped me.
Yeah, well, yes and no yes.
Yes and no.
That was close. The two of you were neck and neck to that.
So Ravis had a lead, but do you want to tell him what you did?
I mean, I did Dark Magician since there was only one key on the left side, and when I went up GT, I had no secondary key besides the one you get upstairs, so I had a mirror back and the tile room.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah,
I wonder if I would have been faster than Runner Watcher, though. I think he would have been still in front of me.
Oh, you were much in front of him. You were probably about 2 or 3 minutes ahead of him.
Dang.
And you probably would have came in first place overall, not to rub the salt in the wound.
With the dark egg, I imagine that.
But yeah.
So one thing I wanted to ask both of our runners here is the Moon Pearl on the Ether tablet. About that. Is it question about that? Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
that kind of sucked. That place.
Yeah, I've never seen that text before, but I knew exactly what that meant. So
same here.
It kind of sucked having to going back up the mountain stuff, but
yeah, you did not do desert before, so you did not have hookshot, correct, Ravis?
Yes.
And then Moogle, did you have hookshot going up your first time?
Did, yeah. It was in Agina's cave, if I remember.
It was.
Yes.
Yeah, so I had everything to full clear desert, so I went there first. I'm hoping to get hammer or hookshot, and hookshot out of Agina basically pushed me up there.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, that was the play, so that was a good find.
Although at that point, I didn't have the flute, so I went up there. Logic broke to get up there. Got the flute later, if I remember.
Well, nobody did it in Logic, so you were the only one, or everybody did the dark room. So,
anybody find a lamp?
Yes. Runner Watcher found. Runner and Kappa both found the lamp. It was in the backside of Swamp.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I got the bow and just got out of there right away.
Yeah, it was in the flooded chest. One of the flooded chests. But yeah, that was a lucky place for that second bow in being in Swamp. For, I think, everyone else but Kappa noped out of there. As soon as they found you found the hammer.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get any further in, so there was no way for me to.
What are the odds that our bow is going to be the back or in the big chest of Eastern when the hammer's in the front and I have Dark World access? Like,
yeah, vanilla bow. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Is this even randomized?
Right.
So Kappa now moving on to GT.
Yeah, but we're here. I'm having horrible memory. We're here when we talked about what Kappa did, and that's why he's a little behind.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Kappa, when he went into Misery Mire, skipped the second item, and unfortunately, that was the ice run.
Went straight to the boss? I understand that if it's in the cutscene chest, but not in the map chest.
Right. That's what I was confused about too. So we'll have to ask him about it if we have a chance. But yeah, so he ended up doing the Turtle Rock play, hoping it was there. But while he was in there, everyone else found it in Misery Mine.
On the side by the Yankee Cup. The silver things. Turn off them. No.
So yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Remember, there was a league race that was pretty far in the playoffs, if I remember, where they both skipped the last item in Mire and then had to go back and get it or something.
Yes.
That sucks.
So that'll come back and haunt him a little bit. Bad memories. But yeah.
Generally speaking, this seed wasn't too bad, I thought.
It depends. It depends.
It depends, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on who you are. But yeah, it seemed to logically flow.
Right. Like if the ice rod was somewhere in Ice Palace or something, that would have sucked.
That's what
There
we
was
were thinking.
There was nothing in Ice. There was nothing in Thieves Town. There was a second bow in the first chest of Swamp. Other than that, everything was wasn't easy to get places.
Logical Lamp was in Swamp as well, but nobody needs that.
Yeah, right.
Alright guys, I want to say thank you for having me, and thanks for commentating for all this, what you guys doing. You're doing a great job, and I think I'm gonna take a nap.
I don't blame you. So, GG's to Ravis.
Yep, GG Ravis.
So yeah, while we're waiting for Kappa to finish up, make sure you follow all the feature runners, Runner Watcher, Ravis, Moogle Charm, and Plasma Kappa.
And of course, our trackers and us and your commentators as well.
Those links are in chat at the moment.
Right.
So yeah, Moogle, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No. I think I'm good. Yeah, I echo what Ravis said. Thanks for getting us on the restream today, and thanks for tracking and commentating as well. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun watching all of you, and GG's.
GG.
GG.
So we'll just...
Yeah, so Kappa is about to find his big key. And I can only imagine what is going through his head at the moment.
Angry sword slashes.
All of the angry sword slashes.
Yes. So we still got...
Well, we still have 5 racers running.
4. We have 4 racers running.
right.
We had 1 forfeit.
That's correct. So, let's see, where are we? Well, we were talking with Ravis and Moogle Charm. Liminality finished in 8th place overall with the official SR time of 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 15 seconds.
GG.
So yeah, Liminality, if you're listening, GG's.
Looks like no one else, so far no one else has finished yet.
Plasma just making easy work of the gauntlet as usual.
Yeah. Makes it look so easy with those silvers.
I'm thinking he'll probably finish around the 158 mark, maybe even a little before that, maybe 157.
And oh. And we just had another forfeit, Corbell.
Nobody saw that bonk, Kappa.
No. What bonk?
This is in league, it doesn't count.
Right.
He luckily does have enough keys up here.
Yes.
As he enters his Trolldorm 2 fight.
Trolldorm 2.0. 2 hits with the butter sword.
And it was just the map and the validation chest. Is that a triple?
I think it was.
It was not. So it was double, double, single. And down he goes. So we head off to the big pig. And he drops down. Now with the Sputter Sword, he only needs 6 slashes per phase. And 1 and 2.
I missed the comment he made too.
Yeah, I missed it as well. And Kappa's just gonna go to town because that's how he's feeling right now.
Yeah.
Into phase 3 with no problems.
Nice double.
And get
He
those
got the
GGs
double.
in for
Yes.
Plasma Kappa.
Plasma Kappa. GG.
Finishing 4th on our restream and 9th overall with an official time of 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 24 seconds.
Get your GGs in.
So I'll ask if he wants to come in, but he might not want to after that, but we'll see. And there he is. We're joined by Plasma Kappa. GG.
GG. GG, Plasma.
Thanks, game. GG.
So I feel for you.
Same here. Same here.
So
Yeah.
did you just make the play and didn't go on, or did you forget? I'm assuming you just made the play.
Oh, I made the play. I was
mean,
rushing to Mitz. Then I was rushing to Samaria. And I was rushing to TR. And then the third Ice Palisade was on the boss, so I lost my portal. That lost any incentive not to go into Swamp.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And everything was closer to each other than Meyer was.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was a bad play, but unfortunately it was just the play that stabbed you in the back.
Yeah, set the world's nice Light World. Thanks, Light World. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do pod, I'm gonna do skull, we're going to get the mitts, just going to try to speed through the game and just one step away, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh
so
well.
other than the ice fraud, do you have any thoughts about this?
Nice bow.
Yeah, how about that
Maybe.
vanilla bow?
Yes.
It was funny because you were the only person who went on in Eastern to grab that vanilla bow.
Everyone
else noped out.
Yeah, they picked up the hammer and then they just warped out.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so they found the other bow in Swamp. That was their first bow. But eventually they came back in and completed it and found silvers. But
Yep.
yeah.
Well, it's always gonna get you sometime. Fortunately, this was the time.
That's the nature of rando.
Yeah.
But yeah, so while we wrap it up, anyone have any final thought? Yuka or Kappa?
No, I was just gonna say it was a very interesting seed. very good execution by all of our runners. So
Yeah, let me get their links up in chat, but please go. Follow all of our feature runners, Runner Watcher, Ravis, Moogle Charm, and Plasma Kappa, as our trackers.
and we have the Benjamin, who finished up in 10th place overall with a official time of 2 hours, 1 minute, and 15 seconds.
And if you still need a little bit more of a rando fix, right now over on Speed Gaming 3, we do have our Link to the Past spoiler log tournament going on. Sir Link-a-Lot versus Oase 28, so you want to switch over there and watch a little more rando. Spoiler log is a completely different beast, so it's very entertaining to watch. But other than that, I think we're going to sign off here. So on behalf of Yoko and myself and Plasma Kappa, everyone have a fantastic evening and stay safe out there.
And we'll see you next time for more Link to the Past Randomizer. Have a good night, everyone. Be safe, and we'll see you next time.